Welcome to Achievers Forum with Tosin Adegbola. On this edition, we'll be looking at our topic, counting the cost before entering into marriage. Counting the cost before entering into marriage is a continuation of the first edition. For which of you desiring to build a tower does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it? So before you venture into anything in life, you need to sit down and count the cost, whether you'll be able to achieve it or not. Counting the cost before entering into marriage will help you to adequately prepare for marriage. Marriage is a covenant relationship between two people who have promised to stay glued together in every circumstances of life. However, this is not to frighten us about marriage, neither to discourage us, but to prepare our minds for the journey ahead. In line with Jesus' word, that who desires to build a tower without first considering the cost? The process of counting the cost is to adequately prepare you mentally, socially, physically, emotionally, and so on before you go into marriage. Need to know that those who rush into marriage for any reason, whether genuine or not, without adequate preparation, might gate crash along the journey. Those who did not count the cost might retreat when the going gets tough. Those who did not count the cost of marriage will turn away at the threat of sacrifice. Those who did not count the cost will want to gratify their selfish desires whenever the opportunity presents itself. Those who did not count the cost will later blame their parents, blame their pastors, blame their colleagues, their siblings, their friends, or circumstances for their failings. Did you know that nearly 1/2 of all divorces that happens in the first 2 years of marriage are as a result of lack in adequate preparation? The reason being that we marry without careful consideration of the sacrifices to be made in building a long-lasting marriage. Now let's close this edition with these sayings. Marriage is for better, for worse. Marriage is for richer and for poorer, or for poorer. Marriage is for health or in sickness. Marriage is for happiness and for sorrow. So as a single young lady or a young man, don't be fooled by those who says these sayings are outdated or that it is a curse. No, it is the reality of life in marriage. And don't be scared. Marriage is a wonderful experience when you are with the right person. So just prepare your mind for the sacrifices required in marriage. You will succeed. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Achievers Forum with Tosin Adegbola. See you next time.